Hello, members of the WKU IT Executive Committee. My name is Corey Porter, and today I will summarize the most important findings from my review of the WKU IT policies and procedures and present the highest priority recommendations for your action. WKU has a solid procedural baseline. As a university-level information security policy, it provides a governance anchor, and discrete policies cover accounts, change management, procurement, data center access, web governance, and research data workflows. Revision histories show active stewardship, which is a strong foundation. However, the review I conducted I have identified several critical gaps that increase institutional risk. First, there is no centralized incident response policy. Without a single authoritative incident response policy, playbooks, response roles, evidence preservation, and notification timelines are fragmented. Secondly, there is no standalone business continuity and disaster recovery policy that defines recovery objectives such as RTO and RPO for critical academic and administrative services. Third, data classification is not formalized, meaning that there is no standard that prescribes sensitivity tiers, mandatory encryption, labeling, retention, or DLP enforcement tied to FERPA and research obligations. Additionally, third-party and cloud security requirements are implicit in procurement guidance rather than codified as vendor assurance and a cloud security policy. Lastly, policy governance details such as named owners, KPIs, and formal exceptions processes are not consistently published, which weakens accountability and audit readiness. To address these gaps, I recommend the following. Publish a formal incident response policy and playbooks aligned to the NIST SP 800-61. Adopt a business continuity and disaster recovery policy with defined RTO and RPO and test requirements. Creating a data classification and handling standard with mandatory encryption and DLP controls. Implementing a third-party risk management and cloud security policy requiring vendor assurance and CYSA-aligned baselines, as well as updating the accounts policy to mandate MFA and privileged access controls, including privileged account reviews. Complementing these technical changes, publish a policy governance matrix that lists owners, review cycles, enforcement authority, and mappings to NIST and ISO standards. The expected impact is straightforward. We should see faster, more consistent incident containment, measurable recovery capability for critical services, consistent protection of FERPA and research data, reduced supply chain and cloud risk, and clearer accountability for policy enforcement. Thank you.